Hello everyone, it's Hanny. I would like to show you the way how I dye my papers with tea. I turn the camera around and I will show you. These are a bunch of papers I want to dye. The tea and my tray with the very black tea in it. I used a few tea bags. And then I'm taking, there are several pieces in it, and I lay them in like so. I will get a piece of paper and well, one moment, I have to do it with one hand. The previous paper of the last paper is lying here. That's the edge. And now I'm going to lay that paper a bit further that way, so I get them out, can get them out easily. So I have a little gap here between the last one of the previous one and the last one, so I can get them out easy. Well, I pour them on the water, push them on the water, and when the water is hot, it's not very hot anymore, but when it's hot I'm doing it with this thing. So everything has to be wet. Well, I let to soak it for a while, and then I have a sort of made a construction with the oven thing from the oven, and I'm laying some papers on it to well, the water can float off like so a bit. And then I'm getting one paper with one hand now. It's a bit tricky because, and then I have a few old tea, old cloth fabric. I'm laying it down there, and the iron, I have the iron here, and I just gently, I don't press very hard, gently go over the paper. I don't iron it dry. Turn it around. It's a bit clumsy with one hand, but well, I did it iron a bit too dry, but I don't iron it dry, and then I'm laying it down to my table like so, and I let it dry on air. But my table is a bit too small, so when my table is full again, I just get the papers and lay them down like so. So I have a bit of room again. Well, I will let them dry on air, because when I iron them again here, they will curl very much. So I want to try it this way. Well, I think it's going to curl anyway. I'm not sure, but I want to try it that way. And what I'm doing also is getting my old tea bags, a few tea bags, making it a bit wet, like so, a bit wet. I take them with me, and this is the fun part. I just hold them up high and squeeze a bit so I get drips. Oops. So I have a few drips on my papers. Like so. It's fun. And the iron, well, this is going to be very dirty, so you have to use old stuff to do that if you do it this way. I think it's very handy to do it in this this order. And your iron is going to be very dirty. You see that? Well, I have a way to clean it very easy, so that's no point. I'll show you how I do that. What I use are these. Power sponge. Removes impossible stains without any cleaning agent. Well, that thing works. Where do I have it? Here. Yeah, that's a kind of sponge. That's the sponge. And I will make it a bit wet. So, not too wet. And I don't know if I can do that with one hand, but just, oh, you can't see it. I don't even push very hard. It goes off. How do I film that? Oh, I have to have 3 hands, which I don't have. So, well, I'll try to find a way. One moment. Well, I lay down the iron, and this is the sponge, and you just see, gone. It's clean already. Piece of cake. And that's now on the sponge. All the dirt. Do it once again. Oh, the point of the tip of the iron. Well, it's not very clear, but well, you get the idea. I hope. It's very clean now. See? That's it. And yeah, I don't use my regular iron for iron tea-dye papers. I have a special one for that. No, not a special iron, but this iron is the iron I use for that. So when it's not clean, it's no problem at all. But I like things a bit clean, so I clean it. And why not? It's a piece of cake. So well, that was my way of dyeing papers. I like to use black tea the most. The papers are going to have a color, more beautiful color than other teas I tried. So I want to have black tea for it. Well, I can't think of anything else anymore. Oh yeah, my papers, well, they are drying now. And I will see how they turn out when they dry on air, but you can see they are going to curl anyway, I think. So maybe I will iron them dry on my iron thing. Right, so, well, I think that's it. I hope you, well, enjoyed watching. Thank you. Bye.